Everyone, this is The Audacity, and I am Shant Trumbull, and this is my co-host Dylan Majavi. So Dylan,
Yeah.
can you tell us about you?
Well, I of course am a co-host to The Audacity podcast, which is so exciting. But Dylan in a nutshell, Dylan is a singer, an actor, what am I? I'm a model as well, and Mr. South Africa currently now, and it's exciting, and the journey's of course been amazing. But of course you can see more of my journey on my social media platforms, but that is who I am, and I'm also a family oriented person. I love to go out for adventures, and there's a part of me that's also very adventurous also. Do you think you're adventurous though?
I'm very adventurous.
Now tell us about you.
So Ashanti is lovable person, caring.
I know that. I see it though. I see it.
I must say I'm a chef. No one actually.
You're a chef?
You know that?
I didn't even know that. Okay.
So I'm a chef. I'm a dancer.
Okay.
I love traveling.
So you know, now with that being said, because you're a chef, you're gonna have to bring that snacks though.
I think I will do that. So that is why I'm. Also, I'm an events planner, so I do a lot of events. But you know, we got to this point and we're sitting here.
Yes.
So
share that how we got here, of course, because ultimately this is of course the first episode of its kind. So it's all basically, let me tell you, it's all Ashanti's idea, this whole podcast. And I think although I also had the idea of podcast, but I think when you have someone to do it with, it makes it so much easier.
much easier.
So much easier. So explain to the people how we came about.
So I had this idea a long time ago, just to have a podcast or a YouTube channel. And thinking of how I'm going to do it, because I've done things before on Facebook and other social media platforms, and thinking of it, I'm like, I have an idea. Can't I ask Dylan to join me and do this? And when we got to a meeting, I was so happy because what I had in mind, it was similar to what I had in mind, but it just came together as one. And today we're sitting here and doing our first recording.
Yes.
And it blew my mind actually that we had the same idea and it's reality now at the moment.
And we're doing it now.
And we're doing it now. So.
Just touch on like the meeting that you said in terms of like the Facebook thing that you had before. I think what touched me most is also like there was people that you impacted with what you were sharing and what you were saying. So I think that is also what we both had in mind in terms of let's talk about things that no one really wants to talk about. I think the podcast is really about keeping it light-hearted but also serious in a sense of like, let's talk about these conversations. Why not? Why is it taboo to have certain conversations? You know, and I think that's where it comes in with the inches that we both had, and we share the same sort of model compass in terms of like, this is what we want to give back and this is how we want to do it, you know? And why not do a podcast? And I think it makes for good discussions, it makes for good conversations and all of those lovely things, you know?
Yeah, and I think that's why when I did on other social media my things and helping people through depression, anxiety and marriage, and for me it was more, I want to do this to get on a bigger scale so I can help more people. And for me it was when I was praying that morning on God, just help me, you know, I need to do this. I have a purpose and there's a reason why I need to do this. And God gave His face in front of me, and I asked Him that day, and just here we are today. By I had a dream, I had a plan in mind, He had a dream, plan in mind, but today we're together as one and we do this. And I must say we have the audacity to speak about it.
That is what it's about.
We have the audacity to speak about it. And
and that is why exactly the name also came about. The audacity to speak about certain things that people don't want to talk about. Like, what? Those kind of things, you know? And that's where the name came about. And I think I love it, and I hope you of course loved it. But it's amazing. It's just amazing. I'm looking at this like, this hele genoentjies, and I'm looking through, and it's just, I don't know if you like it. This is a little display so it don't look so empty. As this is of course our first episode, which we are so excited to be doing. And of course, just to welcome you into this space, and of course, us to be in with you and be in these conversations and all of those kind of things. So that being said, we want to say tap in.
Tap, tap.
You better tap into the conversations with us and let us know what it is that you want us to talk about, because we are ready. Because honey, we have the audacity.
We are ready for this business.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay. But yes, that is who we are. I'm Dylan. And this is...
I am Ashanti.
Better say it yourself.
Oh, well.
But yes, it is Ashanti and Dylan on the Audacity podcast. And we hope that you can tap into the conversations, honey.